Thanks for joining me again for Pixie Talks review vlog.
Pixie Talks, reviews and vlogs at Pixie Talks.
Well, this is it. The time of year is upon us. It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. Christmas is my favorite time of the year, and I love around this time to be able to talk about some Christmas stuff. This week I thought that I'd take a look at a Christmas classic and my personal all-time favorite Christmas film. It's a timeless story with a fun twist. This week is Muppet Christmas Carol.
It's in the singing of a street corner choir. It's going home and getting warm by the fire. It's true wherever you find love. It feels like Christmas. A cup of kindness that we share with another. A sweet reunion with a friend or a brother. In all the places you find love, it feels like Christmas.
This is my favorite Christmas movie ever. We watched it every year when I was a kid. There's something just so special about this movie to me, and there's so much to praise about it. If you aren't familiar with the story of A Christmas Carol, and I'm not sure how that would be possible, the basic rundown, of course, is as follows. Scrooge is an evil, greedy grump of a man who hates people and hates Christmas. But one Christmas Eve, as he's bah-humbugging his way through his evening, he is visited by the ghost of his dead business partner, who warns him that the path he treads in life will have disastrous consequences in his next life. So he is visited by 3 Christmas spirits to help him see the error of his ways and redeem his soul. It's the quintessential redemption story, and I really love this story because the layers go a lot deeper than just Christmas. It isn't just about him learning to enjoy a holiday where you get to eat lots of turkey. Charles Dickens was writing a very timely story that delved into the heart of the abject poverty that existed at the present time. Scrooge doesn't just learn to enjoy singing Christmas carols, it's about more than that. It's about learning compassion and love, realizing that he's been taking advantage of the poor and learning to become a better person. And in many ways, it's a very dark book. And this is a wonderful adaptation and probably my favorite film version of the story. Despite the fact that, like most adaptations of A Christmas Carol, it does cut out a lot of the eerie and dark and scary moments in the story, it still manages to imbue the whole thing with a general sense of foreboding anyways. As a kid, I was always fascinated by how this story is simultaneously heartwarming and also kind of scary. To be honest, I think it's the addition of Gonzo and Rizzo as narrators that made the mix work so well. Why? Well, the story is pretty bleak a lot of the time, but in other versions, like for example the classic 1938 film, there's no balance to punctuate the tone. The Jim Carrey version from 2006 didn't go over well because it was so true to the book that it ended up being utterly terrifying without capturing the heart and the joy of the book. The addition of Gonzo and Rizzo made the story more accessible to both kids and adults alike, keeping the focus on the wonder and joy of Christmas while also allowing Michael Caine to play Scrooge 100% straight. And speaking of Michael Caine, I don't think I've seen a version of this character that I find anywhere near as believable. Maybe it's because this was the first Scrooge I ever saw, but his performance moves me to tears every time I watch it. He's so believably everything. He's believably crotchety, believably greedy and hard. He's also believably moved to tears and believably damaged and complex. You can hate him, you can love him, you grow with him, and you feel elated with him. The other huge thing about this movie that makes it a joy to watch is the music. Oh my gosh, the soundtrack to this is absolutely amazing. Some of the best Christmas music you will ever find is right here in this movie. Very few Christmas films manage to capture the heart of Christmas so beautifully with their own original music. After all this time, this movie has not aged poorly and is still every bit as heartwarming and engaging as it was when I was a kid. And it will always be a must-watch every Christmas.
'Tis a season to be jolly and joyous. With a burst of pleasure we feel it arrive. It's a saints can employ us to spread the news about peace and to keep love alive.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my review of A Muppet Christmas Carol. Be sure to subscribe for more if you liked it. Add me on Facebook and Twitter, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!
It's in the singing of a street corner